What is going on, everyone? Welcome to week 12 of Sam vs. Madden. This was our records for week 11, and currently these are our records right now. Alright, so our first game is between the Bills and the Lions. It's going to be our first game on Thanksgiving, and I have the Bills winning 27-21. Let's see what Madden has to say. Alright, Bills start with the ball. They kick a field goal. Lions don't do anything with they get a touchdown, so now it's 7-3 Lions. So now it's 7-6 Lions after the Bills kick a field goal. Alright, Bills kick a field goal to take a 2-point lead. They still haven't scored a touchdown until now as they get a 2-score lead, 16-10, and that will be the final score, as that is what Madden thinks is going to happen in this game. So me and Madden agree that the Bills are going to win this first game. Take a quick look at the stats here. Jared Goff didn't really do much, neither did Josh Allen. They both had over 250 passing yards, but neither one had a touchdown or an interception. Case Keenum had a pass attempt, but that fall incomplete. Rushing, Devin Singletary, he was really the only person who had a pretty good day. Gabe Davis almost had 100 receiving yards. Stephon Diggs had a pretty solid day. Josh Reynolds had a pretty solid day. So yeah, the defense though, that was what really stepped up for both these teams because neither team scored over 17 points. Alright, our next game is between the Giants and Cowboys. And I have the Cowboys winning 17-10. Score should pop up. Yeah, there it is. Let's see what Madden thinks will happen. Alright, Giants score first, 7-0. Now it's 7-3. Now it's 10-7 Cowboys as they take the lead. Now it's 10-all as the Giants tie it up. Still 10-10 in the third. Cowboys get a touchdown to make it a 7-point game. Giants answer back with the touchdown of their own. Cowboys get another touchdown, and then the Giants get another touchdown. And this game's in overtime. And the Cowboys are the ones to come up on top. So once again, me and Madden agree for the second game in a row that the Cowboys will win 30-24. High scoring game. I didn't think it was going to be like that, but Madden being Madden. Alright, look at the stats here. Dak Prescott had 400 passing yards. He did have 3 interceptions though. That's not great. Daniel Jones had 1. Zeke had a good day rushing on the ground, 101 rushing yards. No one else really had a good day on the ground though. Receiving, Dalton Schultz had a solid game. Michael Gallup had a solid game. Darius Slayton had a solid game as well. Yeah, those were who dominated that game pretty much. Alright, our final Thursday night game is between the Patriots and the Vikings, and I have the Vikings winning this one 24-10. See what Madden thinks is going to happen. Alright, Vikings score quick. Patriots answer back. Now the Pats take the lead with the touchdown. Now it's tied up again. Patriots kick a field goal. Then they get a touchdown and take a 2-score lead. Now they take a 3-score lead with another touchdown. Patriots are dominating right now. Now they're up by 21 right now, and they win this game. So me and Madden disagree for the first game this week, as they think that the Patriots are going to win this game in dominating fashion, 38-17. Bit of a surprise there, as Mac Jones had 402 passing yards, 5 passing touchdowns, only 1 interception. The Vikings defense really let him down because Kirk Cousins, he had a solid game. He didn't turn the ball over. He had a decent amount of passing yards. No one could really run the ball that well, though. Justin Jefferson had a really good game. And Devontae Parker had a solid game. Nelson Aguilar had a really good game, as did Jacoby Myers. But yeah, the Vikings defense really let them down because their offense wasn't even that bad, but they allowed 400 passing yards to Mac Jones. All right, next game, Texans-Dolphins. I have the Dolphins winning this game 38-21. We'll see what Madden thinks is going to happen. All right, still 0-0. Texans kick a field goal, and now they're up by 4. Now the Dolphins are up by 3. Now the Dolphins are up by 10 after getting a touchdown. Now they're up by 13, tack on a field goal. Texans cut the deficit to 9. Dolphins get another touchdown to make it the final score be 32-17. So me and Madden agree that the Dolphins will win this game. All right, take a look at the stats here. Tua had a really good game. He had 300 plus passing yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Davis Mills had a lot to be desired. He had 2 interceptions, completed less than half of his passes. Not great. Dameon Pierce had a good day though, 81 rushing yards, as did Raheem Mostert, but really no one else had a good day rushing. Tyreek Hill had a good day receiving, as did Mike Gesicki. Cedric Wilson had a good day too, Chris Moore as well. And yeah, those were the stats in that game. All right, our next game, our second 1 o'clock game, is between the Bengals and the Titans. And I have the Titans winning this game 17-14. We'll see what Madden thinks will happen. All right, Bengals get a field goal first, and the Titans kick a field goal of their own. Then they get a touchdown, take a lead. And then the Bengals tie it up with a touchdown of their own. And now the Bengals 4 after. Now they're only up by 1. Now they're down by 2 after the Titans kick 3 field goals. Now they're up by 5 after getting a touchdown, and they will hang on and win this game 24-19. So me and Madden disagreeing for the second time this week. They think Bengals, I think Titans. See, look at the stats here. Joe Burrow, he had 2 interceptions, but other than that, pretty solid day. Ryan Tannehill was okay. He didn't have any interceptions, which is really the big deal when you're a quarterback. Derrick Henry had his usual day, over 100 rushing yards. Really, no one else had a good day, though. Joe Mixon had a touchdown, but that was it. And receiving, Treylon Burks had a good day. 104. Jamar Chase had a solid day as well. T. Higgins, Robert Woods had a really good day. So those were the stats in this game. All right, our next game is between the Broncos and the Panthers. God help me, I do not want to watch this game. No one does, but I have to talk about this game to be fair. 24-10 is my prediction for this score. All right, Madden. See what you think of this awful game. Okay, tied up 7-7, 14-7 Panthers. Now it's 14 all. Now it's 21-14. Now it's 24-14. Now it's 24-17 Panthers. And the Panthers will win this game as, yep, I could see that happening, unfortunately. So me and Madden disagree. They think the Panthers, I think the Broncos. As the score is 24-17. We'll take a look at the stats here. Russell Wilson, 357 passing yards, passing touchdown, but that interception, not great. Baker Mayfield didn't do too much. He had 254 passing yards. 254, I think that's what it says. And rushing, no one had a good day rushing. 45 rushing yards by Chuba Hubbard was the leading carry. Melvin Gordon's not even on the team anymore. Receiving, Cortland Sutton had a good day. Eric Saubert had a good day. Jerry Jeudy had a good day. Which makes me ask the question, how did we lose this game? We had 2 receivers go over 100 receiving yards, and we still lost. That's peak Broncos for you. Oh, man, I don't even know. We will probably find a way to lose this game. All right, our next game is between the Bears and the Jets. And I have the Jets winning this game 24-21. Score should pop up soon. There it is. See what Madden has to say. All right. See who scores first. It will be the Bears. And now the Bears are up 14-3 after getting an additional touchdown. Now it's 14-10 touchdown to cut the deficit to 4. Now the Bears extend it to 14 after getting a field goal and a touchdown. All right, now it's 24-17 Bears, and that will be the final score in Madden's prediction in the game. So, for the second game in a row, me and Madden, or actually the third game in a row, me and Madden don't agree on who's going to win. As we'll look at the stats here, Justin Fields, we don't even know if he's going to play because his shoulder injury. But if he does, Madden thinks he's going to do well. 2 passing touchdowns, no interceptions. Zach Wilson actually had a pretty good day too. David Montgomery, solid day on the ground. Really no one else had a good day though. Tyler Conklin, the tight end, actually led everyone in receiving, despite the Jets losing. Darnell Mooney had a good game. And Garrett Wilson also had a good game. Byron Pringle had a good game. So good receivers in this game. All right, our next game is between the Falcons and the Commanders. And I think that the Commanders are going to take this game 20-17. We'll see what Madden thinks. All right. Zeros. All right. Commanders score first with a touchdown. Now it's 7-7 after the Falcons get a touchdown. Now it's 10-7 Commanders. Now it's 14-10 Falcons. Now it's 17-10 Falcons. 20-10 Falcons. 20-13 Falcons. So it's really all Falcons. And they will be the ones victorious according to Madden as they win this game 20-13. So for the 4th game in a row, me and Madden disagree on who's going to win. All right, Taylor Heineke, definitely not a great day. He had 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. Marcus Mariota had a solid day, though. 2 passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Antonio Gibson had a decent day on the ground, as did Cordero Patterson. They just didn't run the ball with him a lot. Jahan Dotson and Olamide Zacchaeus had good days in the receiving game, as did Terry McLaurin, Drake London, and Curtis Samuel. The Falcons remain victorious in that game. All right, next game, Browns and Bucks are playing in this game, and I have the Bucks winning this game at home 24-17. Let's see what Madden thinks is going to happen. Bucks score first. Browns kick a field goal, make it 4-point game. Bucks get a touchdown, make it 11 points. Browns get a touchdown to cut the deficit to 4. Now they take the lead by 10 after getting 2 touchdowns. Now they're up 31-17. Yeah, they're running away with this. Tom Brady and the Bucks can't really do anything. And the Browns will actually be victorious in this game. So for the 5th game in a row, me and Madden disagree on who's going to win the game. So we're definitely going to have different records this week. Tom Brady had an atrocious passer rating, had 0 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Man, that's awful. Definitely not the Tom Brady I'm used to seeing. Jacoby Brissett had a solid day. Nick Chubb had a good day. Kareem Hunt was solid. Leonard Fournette was all right. He had 2 touchdowns. Cameron Bray actually had a really good day for a tight end, 141 receiving yards. Russell Gage had a solid day. Amari Cooper had a solid day. Mike Evans had a good day. David Bell, the rookie, had a good day. So yeah, those are the stats in that game. All right, our final 1 o'clock game is between the Ravens and the Jags. And I think that the Ravens are going to win this game 31-10. We'll see what Madden thinks will happen. All right. It's 3-3. Each team has 3. And the Ravens get a touchdown to make it 10-3. Jags kick a field goal to cut it to 4. Now the Ravens extend their lead. And now it's tied again. Now the Jags take the lead 20-13. Ravens tie it up. And this game's going overtime. And the Ravens will get victorious. They're 23-20. So me and Madden finally agreeing on a game for the first time in what feels like forever, as we've disagreed on the last 6 games. So yeah, we find common ground there. Lamar Jackson had a decent day. He didn't have any touchdowns, but he also didn't have any interceptions. He had 287 passing yards. Trevor Lawrence had a pretty good day. He actually kind of outplayed Lamar Jackson, but the run game, Gus Edwards had a solid day. Travis Etienne had a good day. Lamar doing his usual thing on the ground. Yeah, that was really the difference in this game, Lamar and his rushing ability. Devin Duvernay had a good game. Marvin Jones had a good game. Demarcus Robinson, not too shabby. Christian Kirk, once again, not bad. So, yeah, those were the stats in that game. Our first 4 o'clock game is between the Raiders and the Seahawks. And I have the Seahawks winning this game 28-17. We'll see what Madden thinks will happen. Alright, Seahawks start with the ball. They don't do anything with it. Raiders kick a field goal. Now they get a touchdown. They're up 10-0. Now they're up 17-0. And see if the Seahawks can crawl back into it. And it's not looking good as the Raiders get another touchdown. Now they're up 27-10, 30-10. Looks like the Raiders are going to run away with this. And they don't run away with it, but they do win. And that's really all you can ask for if you're an NFL team, is a win. Raiders win 30-17. So me and Madden once again differing this for that game. Derek Carr had a pretty decent game, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Geno Smith had a 1 interception, but he was okay other than that. Josh Jacobs had a solid day on the ground. Kenneth Walker had another solid game. And yeah, that was really all the rushing game brought us. Foster Moreau of the Raiders, the backup tight end, had 81 receiving yards. Good day by him. DK Metcalf, not bad. Matt Collins, not bad. Noah Fant, that's not bad for a tight end. Devontae Adams didn't do that great. He was okay, but not amazing. And yeah, those are the stats in that game. Next game is the Chargers and the Cardinals. I think this will be high scoring. Shootout, 35-32. Let's see what Madden thinks will happen. Alright, 7-0 Chargers, 7-all. 10-7 Chargers, 17-7 Chargers is all them in this game. Cardinals get a touchdown to make it close. 2014 Chargers. Alright, 26-14 Chargers. Now it's 26-17 Chargers, 29-17 Chargers. And that will be the final score. As me and Madden are on the same page here, as we both think that the Chargers will win. Final score of this game, 29-17. And Kyler Murray is playing, according to Madden. There's question if he plays in this game. He had a okay game. He did have a pick and no touchdowns, but he still had a decent game other than that. J.K. Scott, the punter, actually had an interception in this game. Austin Eckler had a really good game rushing. No one else really. Well, James Conner actually had a really good game too. But other than that, no one else really brought much to the ground game. Receiving, Trey McBride, the backup tight end, had a good game, as did Gerald Everett. So both the tight ends getting in on the action. AJ Green had a good game. But other than that, not really much in the receiving game. Alright, our next 4 o'clock game is between the Saints and the 49ers. And I have the 49ers winning 27-13. So we'll see what Madden thinks will happen. Alright, 49ers kick a field goal and get a touchdown to make it 10-0. Now it's 17-0, 17-7 after the Saints get a touchdown. Now it's 17-10. Now it's tied up. So the Saints have got themselves back into it, but it looks like the 49ers are going to run away with it. Or will they? Actually, the Saints tie this game up, and it's in overtime. And ultimately, the 49ers will come out on top, but that's definitely not what you want to see if you're Kyle Shanahan, because they almost blew it. They had a 17-point lead, they blew that, but they still win 40-34. So we'll look at the stats here. Jimmy G he didn't do great. He had 2 interceptions, which he definitely is not great. Other than that though, he wasn't terrible. Andy Dalton, 4 passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Alvin Kamara had a good game, but it looks like he got injured in the game. That little symbol on the bottom right is showing that he got injured, so hopefully he's okay. Christian McCaffrey had a good game. And receiving, George Kittle led everyone. Deebo Samuel had a decent game as well. Jarvis Landry had a good game as well. Traquan Smith also had a really good game. So those are the stats there. Our final 4 o'clock game is between the Rams and the Chiefs. And no shocker here, I have the Chiefs winning this game 31-17. So we'll see what Madden thinks is going to happen. All right, Chiefs score a touchdown first. And then they get a field goal to make it 10-0. Now it's 10-3 Chiefs, 17-3 Chiefs. Now it's 17-10 Chiefs. Now it's 24-10 Chiefs. So it looks like the Chiefs will win this game, assuming they don't blow this lead. And no, it does not look like they are going to, as they will escape this game. Well, I guess not really escape, because there wasn't really any question of them losing this game. They will win this one 41-20, as me and Madden agree on that one. Stafford had 52 passing attempts. That's definitely a lot. He had 3 interceptions, so he did not have a great game. Patrick Mahomes had 5 passing touchdowns, no interceptions. No one really ran the ball that efficiently, though. So that was lacking for both teams. Receiving, Brandon Powell had a really good game. Juju Smith-Schuster and Kadarius Toney both having decent games. Travis Kelce was all right. But yeah, that was Mahomes. That was all Mahomes. He had a really good game. Our Sunday night game between the Packers and Eagles is next, and I have the Eagles winning this game 24-17. We'll see what Madden thinks is going to happen. All right, 7-0 Eagles. Now it's 7-all. Now the Eagles get a safety, and now they're up by 9. Now it's 16-10 Eagles. And now it's 22-10 Eagles. Now it's 22-17 Eagles. And neither team, it looks like neither team's going to be able to score. And that will be the final score, which ironically was super close to what mine was. I said it was going to be 24-17, and Madden says it's going to be 22-17. So it was actually really close to having the same prediction as me. Anyway, our stats here: Jalen Hurts had a solid game. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Aaron Rodgers didn't really do much of anything, as he only had 150 passing yards. Miles Sanders had a solid day on the ground. Aaron Jones was okay, but nothing special. No one else really did anything on the ground. Grant Calcaterra, the backup tight end, had a good game. Devontae Smith had a solid game. Once again, no one else in the receiving game had a good game. I guess it was really just good defense in that game. All right, our final game of the video is going to be between the Steelers and the Colts. And it's going to be at home, and I have the Colts winning 21-17. For the Colts, it's home for the Colts. That's what I meant to say. See what Madden has to say about this game. All right, Steelers score a field goal. Colts answer with a touchdown. Now it's 14-3 Colts, as it's looking good for them. Now it's 21-3 Colts. So the Steelers got to wake up. 28-3 Colts. 35-10. So, wow, Colts really ran away with that one in the second half. And the final score there will be 35-10, as this was all Matt Ryan and the Colts. All right, we'll look at the stats here. Kenny Pickett, he actually didn't have a bad game. They didn't lose because of him, as like most Steelers games have resulted. Yeah, he didn't have any interceptions or anything. Matt Ryan, another solid game. Jonathan Taylor, he had 82 rushing yards, but he only had 3.7 yards per carry. Najee Harris had a decent game, but he got injured in the game. So, okay. Paris Campbell had a good game. Pat Freiermuth had a good game. George Pickens had an okay game. And no one else really stood out in the receiving game. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it to the end of this video. If you want, you can feel free to put your score predictions in the comments or give me any feedback if you want. Anyways, see you next time.